Howdy. Uh, there would be so much to talk about that I decided let's just talk about earthquakes. Because it is safe to talk about quakes. I noticed that it says updated 10 hours ago, which is a bit strange for whatever reasons. There has been an unconfirmed quake in Germany 3.0 17 hours ago. 4 user reports. So if it has been updated 10 hours ago, there might be many more, but 10 kilometers in depth, which probably doesn't say anything. And I just zoomed in a little bit and I immediately noticed this one here, Weibersbrunn. Brunn, which means well, water. So let's just take the coordinates and go over to Google Earth and check it out if there's anything interesting in the vicinity of that quake. More info. Reported quake or seismic-like event. Epicenter. Copy link text and let's go over to Google Earth. So these are the coordinates and then we take 1, 2 things out of there, otherwise Google Earth doesn't understand what's going on. But let's fly now to Germany. Yeah, this time it seems the internet is working. So that's the quake location. Let's just zoom in here and there's a picture. Let's have a look at the picture. Yeah. A little bit strange. I assume that there are some animals which shouldn't leave or whatever. But anyway. Maybe we have to go quickly back to the other map because I just realized that we don't see any water veins here on Google Earth. Let's go quickly back to the Volcano Discovery application. And zoom in and let's just have a look if there's any water veins drawn in the vicinity of the quake. And once again, it is processing, updated 10 hours ago. 10 hours is quite a long time. So there might have been much more other quakes. So there is water. Puttenbrunnen. There is a well, obviously. Or something like this. And there is even a small lake or pond or whatever it is. So there is water in the vicinity. Now let's go back to Google Earth. Now as we have educated ourselves about that, we want to put first north to where it belongs. And then we check this Buttenbrunnen. I think it was here, yeah. Zeltplatz. Camping ground. Can we click on Buttenbrunnen? No. So let's click on this camping ground place. Yeah, not too much going on there. There is something going on. And I assume that this quake, we might have to get it again. we might have to assume that this quake happened on top of a hill. Yeah, obviously. There's a hill there. And maybe even some holy place. So let's click on that and check it out. One picture. Ave Maria, der Wälder Jungfrau, der Berge Herrin. Okay. There's the wheel. 1763. For those who don't know what I'm talking about when I mean the wheel, let's have just a quick look. Here's actually another version of the wheel. Let's have a quick look at a part of that movie. Symbols of an alien sky. 1 hour, 18 minutes and 26 seconds. Which should be shown in every school to everyone. This should be broadcasted in TV. Everyone should have seen this at least once in their lifetimes.
Let the world's first astronomers point the way for us. They knew that what the myths and hymns and prayers called gods were planets and aspects of planets. Planets appeared close to the Earth in a heaven-spanning configuration. Memories of that celestial splendor still surround us, even if humanity later forgot much more than it remembered.
Yes. Like here in a random German forest. The wheel. But anyway, is there anything else of interest? There aren't too many pictures or whatsoever here in this place. But we have water. There's a waterway. What else? Do we have anything? Everything turned on? Yes. So in a way, there isn't much in that forest except forest. Is there any castle somewhere? Let's put north where it belongs, at least in our times. Ober-Aulenbach, which is a... Bach means this kind of small stream or something. No, wrong button. Now we have two things here. Let's check them out, and I think I will leave it here. This is the Ober-Aulenbach, which is a castle. How comes? It's surrounded by water. Yes, no doubt about that. And it's in the middle of the forest, but there is water. Of course. Deers. Yeah, but this is only from the outside. Probably this is one of those which is closed. You can't go inside or whatsoever. It's just there. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be in good shape. So now let's go to the other one. Sorry, Ober-Aulenbach. Let's check out Burg Wildenstein. Stein means stone, a wild stone, in a way. Historical landmark, Burgfreunde Wildenstein info. Yeah, but let's just take a look at the pictures. Yeah. Might be that there isn't too much left anymore. There's a bridge. And there might be a reason why there's a bridge, because there might be this kind of gorge or something, in which might even flow water. Never know. We have reddish stones, which indicates that we have iron within the stones. These boxes here, they might be for the bats. And we have different kind of layering here going on, obviously, horizontal. Which could be in a way the same thing as I showed, maybe was it my last video when I talked about those Imatra stones, which were also layered horizontal. This is just a bigger version of it. There, someone is fixing it. There's quite something to do there, I guess. And we haven't found any water here yet, which doesn't mean that there hasn't been any water in the past. Maybe hundreds of years ago, there was water. Now that's an interesting picture. I don't know what we're looking at. This could be a hole into the stone, or I don't know. That's interesting. It's rather round. Here we can see the bridge and the little gorge, but we cannot see if there's water flowing in that or not. So these were the pictures. Let's check it out. There's this Burgfreunde Wildenstein info. Ab sofort, from now on, you can find us via the link above. Now let's click on that. Arbeitseinsatz. Work assignment at Wildenstein Castle on Saturday, March 18th, 2023. Now that's cool. They're starting. We welcome everyone who helps. Entering the castle complex is currently only possible when accompanied by an authorized member of the Burgfreunde Wildenstein e.V. We ask for your understanding and attention. This would be a fun thing to join. Wildenstein Castle video. Now let's check it out. Does it work? There isn't water flowing now. Now we have seen the video. Greetings. The castle. Pictures say. Now let's check out some the castle things. Description of the castle. The history. Now we are going somewhere. The history. The small Wittgenstein castle owes its existence to the great politics and the disputes between the counts of Rieneck and Archdiocese of Mainz. The area around the Wittgenstein was a bone of contention for both parties in the 13th century. 700 years ago. The task of the castle is to secure the southwestern corner of Rieneck's territory. The increasing expansion of the counts of Rieneck is observed by the archbishopric with increasing suspicion, but cannot be combated effectively because the archbishops are involved in imperial politics. Last but not least, Rieneck's area extensions are achieved through the final battle of the traffic jams. This might be something completely different in German language. Favored by the ruling family, all attention is... No, favored by the ruling family. All attention is on Emperor Friedrich II. The Spessart is of secondary importance at this point in time around 1230 and 1250. Yeah. The situation only changed with Archbishop Werner von Epstein. The increasing audacity of the Rieneckers is now being countered. Until then, they had constantly built new castles and laid out new land on the central Spessart. Mainz sees its own territorial interest endangered in these Rienecker castles and clearing villages. A feud ensues. The eventful history of a castle. Wittgenstein Castle was probably built between 1230 and 1250 when the archdiocese was otherwise busy. The fact that the ring is made entirely of hump blocks indicates two things. On the one hand, the counts have time because the production of cushion-shaped blocks is complex, and on the other hand, they symbolize their loyalty to the Stauffer dynasty. Yes, there isn't too much of rather, and there's just like political stuff. That's okay. So new comparison. Yeah, and there has been some talk. Well, there is still talk. We cannot. That's really bad quality. Well, anyway, what I mean is this, to some degree, a mystery of why all those castles got abandoned once back in the days. Old recordings. And I think one possibility could be they had to be abandoned because all of a sudden there wasn't enough water anymore coming out of there. So they had to leave. The most fundamental thing, water, ceased to exist at the site of where they were living. No, we cannot click on these. Yeah, these are really old pictures. So paintings would have been interesting. If you still have old photos from before 1980. Yeah. I wouldn't consider them old, since it's 700 years old. Yeah, but anyway, this doesn't lead anywhere, in a way. Castle Festival. Let's see if we spot some thunderbolts or whatever things related. Yeah, the horns. There's a flag. Yeah, there's no thunderbolt in these. But 3 stars, which also could be indicating something interesting. Yeah, I have been on similar kinds of events like medieval happenings in Switzerland and Finland. They are in a way fun, and in a way it's also sketchy. But anyway, it all already took more than 20 minutes again. But anyway, thanks. Bye.